Some stories don't scream, they whisper. If you're listening in the dark, you're already part of the story. I've never posted on Reddit before, but what happened last month still doesn't feel real. I keep replaying it in my head, and every version ends the same way, with me wishing I had just said no. I moved into a small apartment complex in Michigan last year. It was quiet, almost boring. Most of the tenants were older, the kind of place where nothing ever happens. My downstairs neighbor, Mr. H, was one of those people you instantly trust. Polite, soft-spoken, always holding the door for everyone. One evening, around 9, he knocked on my door. He looked nervous, which was unusual. He said he thought there was a leak in his basement and asked if I could help him check it. I didn't think much about it. It sounded normal, responsible even. So I grabbed my phone flashlight and followed him downstairs. The moment he opened the basement door, cold air rushed out. Not normal cold, the kind that feels heavy on your skin. The stairs were old wood, and every step echoed like the house was too empty for its own size. At the bottom, there was a single light bulb, swinging slowly, even though no window was open. I joked that it looked like a horror movie set. He didn't laugh. He just pointed to the back wall and said, "The pipes are over there." That's when I noticed the second door. Metal, 3 locks, no handle on the inside. I asked what it was for. He answered too fast, "Storage." While I was pretending to look at the pipes, I heard something. A soft knock. From behind that metal door. I froze and asked if he heard it too. He smiled in a way that didn't reach his eyes and said it was just old pipes. But I know what pipes sound like. This was slower, deliberate, like fingers testing the wall. I suddenly felt stupid for being there. I told him I had work early and needed to go. On the stairs, he thanked me, then added something that stuck in my head. "Don't tell anyone about the basement. People misunderstand things." For the next 2 days, I tried to forget it. I told myself I was being dramatic. Then I found a note under my apartment door. 2 words written in shaky handwriting. "Please help." I assumed it was from him, maybe another request. But when I asked, he looked genuinely confused. He said he hadn't written anything and suggested someone must be playing a joke. That night, I started noticing sounds from below my floor. Dragging, soft thumps, and once, a cough. I couldn't stop thinking about that metal door. A week later, curiosity won. I went back to the basement alone. The door was slightly open this time. Inside wasn't storage. There was a chair facing the wall, a thin mattress on the floor, and scratches. Tallies carved into the paint like someone had been counting days. Behind the chair, I found a phone charger, still plugged in. And on the wall, written with a marker, "He lies." My hands were shaking so badly I dropped my phone. The light bulb went out at the same moment. I don't remember running up the stairs. I only remember being in my apartment, locking the door, calling the police. They searched everything. The basement, his apartment, the building. They found nothing. No person. No proof anyone had been there. Mr. H told them I had an overactive imagination. He was calm the whole time, almost kind. I moved out 2 weeks later. Yesterday, while scrolling Reddit, I got a private message from an account with no posts. It said, "Are you the girl from apartment 3B? He asked me to check the basement too." I haven't answered. I don't think I want to know how this story ends. Some stories don't end. They wait.